Hello, hope you're good today. We have got a lovely 10-minute flow. No, seriously, full body 10 minutes just to shake things out a little bit after your run, your workout, whatever you've just been up to, or maybe you've just got 10 minutes to spare in this part of your day, and this is exactly what you need just to enjoy, most of all, releasing and softening through your body and listening to your breathing. I know I say it all the time, but so good. You don't need any props today. Of course, if you usually use something, if you really want to use something, please, please, please do grab those. But we can absolutely do it without as well if you have nothing else with you. So just you and your mat, pop music on if you're ready, and let's get going in a child's pose, please. So when you are ready, your knees coming to around mat width apart. If you don't have a mat with you, just take your knees out to a comfortable place, and we're sitting back towards our heels. Big toes are touching behind us. Deep breath in as we lift up through our chest, length to the crown of your head. And then as you breathe out, walking your hands forwards and stretching our fingertips all the way in front of us, bringing our head down onto our mats, closing your eyes. We're just taking a couple of breaths here to settle. So deep breath in, slow breath out. One more, seeing how we're doing right now. Breathing in and out. Lifting up onto your fingertips. Let's find a little bit more space down our arms. So maybe you're sending your fingers a millimeter or two further forwards. It's just going to send a little bit more length down our backs, down our arms. Working into our hips a tiny bit more. And start to walk your hands closer towards you now. Hands coming underneath your shoulders as we lift up onto our knees, moving onto all fours, moving into a few cat-cows. So get a nice strong base with your hands. We've got our backs in a lovely neutral position to begin with. And then we're slowly letting our tummy go down as we roll our shoulders and lift through our chest. Send your chest forward. Start to curl the opposite direction, lifting up through your belly button, chin tucks. Two more as you breathe in, roll forwards. As you breathe out, lifting, rounding through your back. Inhale, moving forwards. Exhale all the way up. Back down to neutral, toes tucking behind us now, bottomed back to our heels, moving ourselves up into a down dog. You might need to adjust your hands a little bit here, maybe walk them further forwards or walk your toes back. Pedaling out your feet, moving side to side, left and right. Trying to stretch down towards our heels as we find all of this length up to our hips. So we've got space down our backs. And our gaze is probably between our legs, maybe even up towards our belly buttons. It doesn't matter if our legs are feeling particularly tight right now and our heels aren't making it to the mat, that is a-okay. Maybe we've got a little bend there as well to ease ourselves in. Really just trying to find this length up towards your hips to start with. We are going to move our right toes up from here. So send your right foot all the way towards the top, whatever room you're in, and then bringing your knee forward, planting it outside your right hands, keeping your fingers on the mat. See how far we can take those hips up. So maybe we're just starting to straighten a little bit through this right leg. Maybe we're fully straight in both legs. We're sending our left heel down, and then we're going to make our way all the way back down. So left knee staying off the mat, right knee bent here, and then pressing your hips up high. Just bring your fingertips onto the mat. You don't need to have full palms on the ground right now. One more, lowering back down and lifting all the way up. Bring yourself back down, moving into a low lunge. Left knee lowers down, toes untucked. We're going to take our right arm all the way up, unroll, lift to the top, breathing in. Exhale as you send your right elbow down towards your mat. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower back down. Last time, breathing in. Breathing out, lowering down towards your mat. Bringing your hands down, chest lifting up. Start to straighten now through your right leg, moving into our half splits. So our hands are coming closer back towards us. Straighten through the right knee, toes lifting off your mat. As you breathe in, find some space in front of your chest. Breathing out as you fold your way forwards. Nice deep stretch down through the back of our right hamstring. all the way down towards your heels. Make your way back to the front, hands on the mat. Coming back into this twist that we did a few rounds of last time. So sending your right fingertips up to the top, our hips are sinking forward. So we've got a big stretch through the front of this left thigh. We can stay here, or if you wish, start to bend through your left knee. See if you can take hold of your toes and bring your foot a little bit closer towards your bottoms. Now, what we always tend to do here is kind of sink our chest forwards because we're like, yes, we've got this grip with our leg. This is brilliant. Actually trying to lift up through your chest and maintain that connection to your foot is going to be much more beneficial. So trying to hold onto our toes while we're lifting through the chest and pressing through your left hand. Let's release those toes down, both hands in front of us. Bringing ourselves back into a downward dog. Step your right toes back. Shake out through your legs. And we'll do the same on the other side. So our left toes up to the top, reaching high. Big step forwards. Left foot outside your left hand. Starting out with these little flows up and down. So hands pressing down into your mat. See if we can lift our hips, straightening through our legs. And then all the way back down towards your front. 2 more, hips coming high. Doesn't matter if this left leg doesn't go too straight. Bring yourself back down. Just encouraging into this space. Last time, hips all the way up. And releasing down. Right knee onto your mat, toes untuck. As we breathe in, lifting our left arm up. Exhale, elbow down towards your mat. Inhale to the top. Exhale, release. Last time, breathing in, unravel. Exhale, coming all the way down. Hands then onto your mat, chest lifts. Sending your hips back, straighten through your left leg. Toes off your mat, fingertips down. Big breath in as we find this space in front of us. Maintaining this length in your back as you fold forwards. Guide yourself down. Use your exhale to see where you can get to, softening, releasing. Moving all the way back to the top. Your right hand stays down as our left arm opens up. Last time, all the way to the top. And then if you did before, start to take your left arm back behind you. We're holding on to our toes. As we did last time, this big lift through our chest rather than leaning too far forwards. Heel coming towards our glutes. Doesn't matter if it's just holding here. We've still got this nice big stretch through the front of our thigh. That is perfect for what we need. The focus is to stretch through those quad muscles. Staying lifted through our upper body. One more deep breath here. And release. Both hands down onto your mat. Toes tucking, stepping back into our downward dog. Again, have a little wiggle, move around, roll your shoulders, play. It's just yoga, it's just stretching. Starting to look up towards your hands now, walking your toes closer up to the front of your mat. I'm going to turn to face you, but you can stay as you are. Breathing in, lifting through your chest, big roll of your shoulders. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lifting one more. Exhale, back down. Okay, we're going to unravel all the way up. Moving to standing. Lift yourself up to the top. Give your shoulders a nice big roll. Okay, start to cross your right leg in front of left. Hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Turn to the side now so you can see. Deep breath in as you roll your shoulders back. Big lift through your chest. As you fold forwards, exhaling, lead with your chest all the way down. Taking your arms up to wherever they want to go. So maybe that's just an inch off your back. Maybe it is the whole way above your head. See where you're at right now. See how much space you can find across your chest. Bringing your fingers down and then opening up with your left arm. So keeping this cross with your legs. Start to really reach up with your left fingertips and bend a little bit deeper through this right knee. So the knee that's in front, bend through that leg and we get a deeper stretch down the outside of our thigh. Starting to release, rolling yourself all the way back up to standing. Big roll of your shoulders, switching our legs over. So going back into that turn, not that turn, that twist with our legs. We're going to cross your left leg in front of right first. Hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Big roll of our shoulders as we breathe in. Lift your chest. Exhale, folding down and forwards. Guide your chest all the way forward. Arms can reach wherever they did last time. Using your deep breath to go that teeny tiny bit further. So really use your exhale. It's going to help you move into that extra bit of space. Find a nice sense of calm at the same time. Fingertips lowering down towards your mat now. We're bending deeper into our left leg as we open up through our right arm, turning to the side. Lovely tingle down the outside of our thigh. We're looking up past our right hand, lowering all the way back onto your mat. Unraveling your legs from here, give them a bit of a shake. Moving down into a squat. So we're going to heel toe our feet a little bit wider, about 2 hip distances apart. Fingers stay on the ground. Start to lower your bottoms down onto your mat. So we can keep our hands here. Maybe if we're up on our tiptoes, we can't quite bring our hands off the mat right now. That's perfect. If you can take your hands off the mat, maybe bring them up towards your chest. And we're going to use our elbows and our arms to find a bit more space in those legs. Deep breath in again, find this length up your back. So even if our hands are on the mat, we're not kind of hunching forwards, we're lifting up, unraveling gracefully as we can. Anyway, from here, bringing ourselves onto our bottoms, your feet out in front, arms coming forwards. Deep breath in as you lift tall. Exhale, beginning to roll our backs onto the mat, slowly making your way down. Release, hands down by your sides, taking a deep breath in. Slow breath out. We're finishing up here. So if you want to stay lying on your mat for a little while longer, please, please do. But when you are ready, take a deep breath. Moving out of this in your own time. I hope you feel good, and I will see you very, very soon.